In the scorching summer of 1955, amidst the vibrant streets of New Orleans, two souls lived parallel lives, unaware that their paths would soon entwine in a dance of fate. Emma Taylor, a 22-year-old jazz singer, had grown up in the city's rich musical heritage, her voice as smooth as honey, and her spirit as free as the Mississippi River. She performed at local clubs, her name on everyone's lips, yet she felt an emptiness within, a longing for something more. Across town, Alexander Lex Thompson, a 25-year-old artist, had made a name for himself in the city's art scene, his paintings a testament to the turmoil and beauty of the human experience. His dark eyes seemed to hold a world of emotions, and his sharp jawline spoke of a strength that belied his sensitive soul. He worked tirelessly in his studio, pouring his heart onto canvas, yet he felt a void where love should reside. Their lives intersected on a sweltering summer evening when Emma's club hosted an exclusive jazz concert featuring the city's most talented musicians. Lex, intrigued by the event, had snuck into the audience, his eyes locked on Emma as she took the stage. The moment their gazes met, time stood still. It was as if the universe had conspired to bring these two kindred spirits together. As the night wore on, Emma and Lex found themselves lost in conversation, their words flowing like the city's famous jazz rhythms. They discovered a shared passion for art and music, and their connection deepened with each passing moment. The air was electric, charged with an otherworldly energy that neither could explain. It was as if they had known each other for lifetimes, not mere hours. As the summer days turned into warm nights, Emma and Lex's relationship blossomed. They strolled along the Mississippi River, hand in hand, watching the sunset paint the sky with hues of crimson and gold. They laughed together, their joy infectious, and shared whispered secrets, their love growing stronger with each passing day. However, their happiness was short-lived. The societal norms of 1950s New Orleans were unforgiving, and their love was deemed unacceptable by both families. Emma's parents, traditionalists who valued her music career above all else, disapproved of Lex's undesirable profession as an artist. Lex's family, while loving, had always expected him to follow in his father's footsteps, a respected businessman. As the pressure mounted, Emma and Lex found themselves torn between their love for each other and the expectations of those around them. They began to drift apart, their conversations laced with tension and uncertainty. The city, once a vibrant tapestry of color and sound, now seemed dull and gray, as if the very fabric of their world was unraveling. One fateful night, Emma's parents confronted her about Lex, demanding that she end the relationship. Emma, feeling trapped and alone, made a choice that would change the course of her life forever. She refused to abandon Lex, choosing instead to follow her heart, no matter the cost. The consequences were severe. Emma's parents disowned her, and Lex's family shunned him as well. The city, once a haven for their love, now seemed like a prison, confining them with its strict rules and expectations. Yet even in the face of adversity, Emma and Lex refused to give up on each other. In a climactic moment, they stood together, hand in hand, before a packed audience at the city's most iconic jazz club. They sang a duet, their voices entwining like the branches of an ancient tree. The music swelled, a symphony of love and defiance, as they proclaimed to the world that their bond was unbreakable. The crowd erupted in applause, and for one fleeting moment, Emma and Lex were free. They knew that their love would always be forbidden, but they also knew that it was worth fighting for. As they walked away from the stage, arm in arm, they smiled at each other, knowing that their love would conquer all, no matter what the odds. In the end, Emma and Lex's love story became a legend, whispered among the city's jazz enthusiasts, a testament to the power of true devotion. Though their path was fraught with obstacles, they had chosen each other, and in doing so, had created something truly beautiful. A love that would endure against all odds. Epilogue. Years later, Emma and Lex sat on their porch, watching the sunset paint the sky with hues of gold and crimson. They held hands, their fingers intertwined like the branches of an ancient tree. The city, once a vibrant tapestry of color and sound, had mellowed with age, but its spirit remained strong. As they looked into each other's eyes, Emma smiled, knowing that their love had conquered all, even the odds. Lex squeezed her hand, his dark eyes shining with adoration. "Forever and always," he whispered, his voice barely audible over the rustling of leaves. Emma's smile faltered for a moment, and she looked away, her eyes welling up with tears. "I love you," she said, her voice trembling. Lex's grip on her hand tightened. "I love you too," he replied, his voice filled with emotion. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the world in a warm orange glow, Emma and Lex knew that their love would endure, a beacon of hope in a world that often seemed cruel and unforgiving.